Hey guys, it's Stephanie from Raven and Blots, and today is the last day of RibSats. I was going to post my update video, and then I realized that RibSats still is technically going on for another 6 hours in my time zone. And I'm pretty sure I can finish another book in about 4 hours. So, probably going to do my update video tomorrow or Thursday at the latest with that one, just so I can get maybe one more book down my shelf. Yay! Anyway, I thought since I'm kind of overdue for a video and haven't done one lately, I would do a book haul video. And basically what I'm going to do is do all the books I bought or received this month as gifts, or as me buying them, which was a lot. Yeah, guys, I'm not to be trusted in a bookstore with a credit card apparently, because I bought a lot of books. I bought a lot more than I actually thought I did. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so the first three that I'm going to talk about are ones I got for trade from Instagram, and that is, whoa, as I try not to kill myself here with the book, The Butterfly Clues by Kate Elson. I don't really know anything about this, other than it features a young girl who's a kleptomaniac and she witnesses a murder. So it kind of sounded interesting, kind of creepy, weird in a way. The next one is Ruby Red by Kirsten Gier, and I think I did an unboxing with this one, but I still haven't read this one yet. So hopefully in October I will be able to read that one. And then The Lord God Made Them All by James Herriot, and this is the fourth one of his series. This is actually one I didn't own, which is really surprising because I love his writing. So I was kind of shocked at that. I'm like, oh, I don't own you? Weird. I mean, what is this world coming to when you don't know what books you have? Oh. All right, guys. So basically the next ones that I bought are the Percy Jackson books 1 through 4 of the Heroes of Olympus. So you have the Lost Hero, the Son of Neptune, the Mark of Athena, and the House of Hades, all in paperback and all by Rick Riordan. And I found the last one on sale at Book Depository in paperback, so I'm hoping that one hurries up and gets here because I'm already through the third one on this series. And it's so much better than Percy Jackson and the original one, guys. So much better. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, these are going to be, again, in no particular order because I really don't remember when I bought them. I know that it was in September, but I can't tell you, like, for sure which one was the last one bought or anything like that. Well, actually, no. This was my last one bought, which was Walk on the Earth a Stranger by Ray Carson. I'm seeing kind of a trend here, guys. I don't know if you've seen it lately, but Gold Rush apparently is the new dystopian novel, because of the 3 of the books I'm hauling today, 2 of them deal with the Gold Rush, and I know there's a third one out in the store about the Gold Rush as well. So it's kind of like everybody's discovering 1849 as the Gold Rush era, and everybody wants to write about it, which I'm totally for because I really do enjoy Westerns. So I haven't read this one yet, bought it, and then realized it was part of a series. So I swear, it's like all the good books are series nowadays. But this one, it sounds pretty interesting. Apparently she can sense gold in the hills, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm intrigued to see how that one plays out, really. Sorry, I'm trying to set it down so it won't, like, kill me. The next one, I actually don't know if I bought this one in August or if I bought this month. This month has kind of blurred together, and I can't find my receipts from any of these books, so I'm kind of assuming I bought it this month. And that's Amber in the Ashes by Sabir Tahir. And actually, now that I'm saying that, I actually think I bought this one in August, but I don't think I book hauled it, so we're gonna count it. Well, why not? Yeah, sure, because I cannot remember, guys. And I know I talked about that one as my TBR, but I don't know if it was just because I had just bought it or whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. All right, the next one is Beastly Bones by William Ritter, and this is the sequel to Jacoby, and I am so excited. I didn't realize it was out, and I was walking in Barnes & Noble, and this was just last week, and I found it, and I was like, oh, must buy, and I already read it, and it's fantastic. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so good. You need to read this book. It's so good. It's amazing, and I love it, and it's, if at all possible, equal to or better than the first one, which I didn't think was possible, but it is, and you need to buy it, and it's amazing. Seriously, I love it. It's one of my new favorite books, of course. The next one is Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I bought this because one of my Bookstagrammer friends said it was a really cute story, and it basically revolves around this girl going 2 different life paths based on one choice. And I really did actually enjoy this book. I've obviously already read it because this was one of my Ribset video books that I wanted to read. There were some parts that I didn't care for, but on a whole, I thought it was pretty intriguing. Yeah, pretty interesting read. I mean, kind of reminded me of the Sliding Doors movie with Gwyneth Paltrow a bit, but other than that, it was good. So the next one that I got was Vengeance Road, and this was my uppercase book for the month, and I literally got this one and then sat down and read this one immediately because of course I did. It's Vengeance Road, and this is by Aaron Bowman, and this was the other one that referenced the Gold Rush. It references it. It doesn't really like tie it all together, but I really did enjoy this. It's a Western, and it did throw me a bit, guys, because it basically the way that she talks is very you can tell it's very cowboy-ish, no vowels and get and ain't and dain't and all this stuff, and it really took me about a chapter and a half to kind of get used to it, but once I got used to it, it was like, oh, I didn't even pay attention to it anymore. I think what made it most noticeable is the main character does it most, but hardly any of the other characters around her do it, so that was kind of a weird thing, and I wasn't sure how I felt about that, but I did like this book. So good, so good. You guys need to go get that book, like, really do. Sorry, my books just all fell off that shelf that I was setting them on. So, that shelf wasn't safe. Not at all. That was not cool. Alright, the next one I got was The Little Old Lady That Broke All the Rules. This is by Katharina Engelman Sunderberg, and it's one that was originally in Swedish and got translated into English by Ray Bradbury. And it's about a group of 5 senior citizens who get fed up at their nursing home and go and rob a museum, basically. And this one is actually a really hilarious book. I finished it, and I'm waiting for the sequel now because the sequel, they go to Las Vegas and try to rob Vegas. So that's going to be fun. I really can't wait for the sequel. I think it's going to be hilarious because I really did enjoy that first one. The next one I got is Rook, and this is by Sharon Cameron. I'm not really feeling this one, guys. I'm halfway through, and it's almost like I'm kind of pushing myself to try and read this. I don't care for it that much, and it's really sad because I'm like, oh, I'll read this book, and then I'm like, I don't want to read this book anymore. I don't really care for the characters, and it's good, it's just not the best. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try to power through it, but if I don't finish it, it might be a giveaway option. Ooh. Who knows what I'll do, eh? The next one I got in September is Tonight the Streets Are Ours by Layla Sales. I actually haven't read this yet. I was so excited for it, and I haven't read it. And oh no, I take that back. I'm halfway through it, but I got really annoyed at the main character and her choices. Basically, she's trying to protect her one friend, like the first 3 chapters, and her friend kind of put some illegal substance in her locker, and so this girl, instead of ratting out her friend, literally is taking the blame, and I don't like that about her. It made me mad. I was like, I'm sorry, friend or no friend, I would not be taking that blame for you. It's not going to happen. But she did, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to pan out. I'm hoping good, but I've heard kind of mixed reviews about this book now that I've actually had it in my hands. I've heard some people say it's really good, and some people say it's really, really bad. So I'm hoping for the really good, but I'm preparing for the really bad. You know, plan for the Disney ending, prepare for the Shakespeare, that sort of thing. The next one I got was Everything Everything by Nicolia Yoon, and of course I've already read this book. It's fantastic. There's one part in here that I didn't care for, but I did love it. And yeah, that was one of my pre-orders that came, and I was so excited for. And then Simply Tuesday by Emily P. Freeman. This one I originally actually got in August, but what happened was I pre-ordered it and it came out in August, but it didn't get to me until September. So technically it counts as one I got in September, because it does. Totally. So anyway, guys, that is my massive book haul, and it's insane. And I want to show you guys how many books it is, so hang on just a second, okay? One sec. Okay, I don't know if you can, oh my goodness, you can't even see them all. This is all my books, guys. I'm gonna try it back up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is my September book haul. Isn't it pretty? Look at all these books. Yeah, it's pretty. All right, hang on. Oh my goodness, that was huge. I was so scared I was gonna drop it, and it's like bigger than my knee, guys. So that's also part of the reason why I am actually going to be doing the Read 5 Buy 1 book buying ban for the month of October, which basically means for every 5 books that I read, I get to buy 1. And I think this will help me be a little more selective in books that I get, because this is crazy. I had way too many books. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing night, and keep reading, you awesome dragons, you. Bye!